Okay guys, so here's the project that you're gonna make. It's about the hands touching the hands, you know? So I want you to think about in your life somebody that has meant something to you. Somebody really, really special that has made an impression on your life. It could be Elvis Presley. Why him? Because he came out with rock and roll when a time when it wasn't being allowed to do all the stuff that he was doing, the twisting and the turning and all that jibber jabber. It could be Abraham Lincoln because they're freeing the slaves. It could be John F. Kennedy because, you know, he was a great civil rights activist. It could be your grandfather because maybe he's a veteran and you really appreciated that. It could be anybody, living or dead. So you're going to find that person and you're going to draw two hands. Let me show you what you're going to do. It's going to look like this. It's going to be on a piece of paper, however you want to do it. Markers, colors, anything you want. And it's going to be called Hands That Touched My Life. And this is your hand, that's you. So you're going to write your name, and you can draw pictures of you and in your life and all that kind of stuff that you like to do. And then over here is going to be the person that you chose. So I want you to write that person's name here. And then inside the hand, draw pictures, scenes from that person's life so we can get to know that person better. And for today, since today we learned plot and setting, you're going to come down here and you're going to write plot, and that means you're going to tell me about the person. Then setting, I want to know where and when did this person live, and how did their setting affect their lives. So it's going to look like that. So it could be a great military hero. It could be George Washington. And the plot is he was the father of our country, and you could draw all kinds of scenes there. The setting would be early America, and at a time when we didn't have a president or a government, or we kind of had a government, and he was the very first one. He made the way. But first he was a very famous general. So, you know, it could be anybody. It could be anybody that you like. I don't care if it's somebody that does something really good. I know you guys like to watch a lot of TikTok and all that jibber jabber. I could name some names here. But just pick out somebody, like I said, it could be your parent, it could be your grandparent, it could be whoever, that has made an impression on your life for something that they have done. So today you're just going to do the drawing. You can start drawing your stuff, your hand and your life. But today, since we talked about plot and setting, I want you to write down plot, which means I want you to write down something about that person's life, what they did that was impressive to you, and then setting, where and when did that person live, because the setting will influence their life, will influence things that they have done. Like for me, I lived in the era whenever man first landed on the moon. I was a little girl, believe it or not. I was a little girl when that happened, so that kind of made an impression on me. And the setting was in America, all around the world, it hadn't happened yet. So it was super impressive that we did that, because it hadn't happened. Now you guys have lived in the times when space shuttles would take off and go orbit around the moon and come right back. You live in a time when there's space stations, the space station floating around up in our orbits, and you can see it flying by our house. So for you, that wouldn't be something that great. Maybe it is. But I'm saying in my lifetime it is. So it could be something you could think of an astronaut as something that's very special to you and you want to grow up and be one. It could be a doctor that's discovered something. It could be anything you want. But today, start on this, drawing it on any paper you have, any markers, any crayons, pencil, pen, anything you want to do. And so you just draw it today, write plot and setting, and each day you can add to your hand over here that you're coloring and to the life of this person over here. Hopefully we'll get it all finished by Friday, and you can send me or send your reading teacher the pictures of what you've done so we can post it and share it with everybody. So each day as we review a new skill, what we're going to do is we'll add it to the hand. We'll add it to our poster. So tomorrow we're going to talk about character traits, and I know you know character traits. So tomorrow we're going to talk about character traits, and that'll be something we're going to add to our hands and to our poster about the person that we really liked. So if you have any questions, email me. Does it have to be perfect? No. Does it have to... She disagreed with me. Anyway, just do your best. If you have any questions, either save them for Google Hangouts, email your teacher and ask them, or email me and ask me, and we'll be glad to help you any way we can. We hope this will be fun for you. All right, guys, see you tomorrow.